like, what do you mean you can't see yourself? I can see yourself.
I can see yourself.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You already know it's Melanie, and I have Fernanda on again because I love doing so many videos with her. But we are still in the month of February, and I didn't want to do, Fernanda asked me, hey, what are you gonna do for your videos? And I'm like, you know, I have some things planned, but I need to look at my content calendar. And then we went to IHOP this morning because we had like a mini Galentine's where we traded our things. And then we just started thinking, let's do like a best friends one. So we looked up on Google like what types of things we could ask each other, because we've been friends for 10 years, but surprisingly we don't talk about everything. So we're just like, okay, let's see how well we know each other and like what connections we could make from what we picked up. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the how well do you know your best friends? And it didn't really give a title, it just said...
No, it just said how well you know, or like great best friend questions or something like that.
Yeah, best friend questions to ask. We did ours first, and then we wrote each other's down. And we're gonna use these printer papers, ordinary printer papers, to just guess. And we're gonna show each other at the end what we wrote. And then we're filming outside in like the pool area. It may get loud, it may get windy, but it's all good. Shoot, it's Saturday. Why are there so many cars out right now?
Because it's Saturday and everyone's trying to go out and about.
But this is such a small street.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's not a small street. It's a busy street.
I wish it wasn't so busy. But you know what? It's not too bad.
No.
The first question we're gonna start off with, oops, I'm already showing you my stuff.
But I can't, fun fact, I can barely read her writing. So even if I were like, oh, let me see, it'll take me a while to like read it.
Okay. So the first question is, what is the best gift you've ever received? Who was it from and why it was so special? So we're gonna write down each other's and just show each other.
As in like, I'm guessing yours.
Yeah, and I'm guessing yours.
I can't even guess yours at all.
This is where it gets hard. Are we keeping score?
We could.
All right, yeah, we could keep score. Okay, let me see.
What's the most memorable thing you've gotten, like present-wise?
Present-wise, it could be like birthday gift, Christmas gift, just gift in general. It doesn't matter who it's from, just a gift.
I am going to just, okay, I'm just gonna put anything in because I don't know.
Oh, why am I thinking? I already know.
But see, I'm thinking because I kept switching my answers. On my way over here driving, I was trying to be like, is it really though?
I'm just assuming with mine, and it's only because I think it'll be correct. But then again, I don't know.
Mine is not specific at all either.
Are you finished already?
Yeah, because I told you, like, I'm trying to think of things that I've even given you or like anybody else has given you.
Ready?
Yes, but I'm so scared. I'm so nervous.
Do you want me to go first?
No, I'm gonna go first.
Okay, you go first.
So I went so simple with a book.
A book that I've received?
Yeah, that's like a memorable like thing. Because I can't even answer the other two questions because a book from who? I don't know.
No, it wasn't a book.
Oh.
It wasn't a book. I wrote two things down. The first one I did was, I don't know if you could count this, but technically it was a gift to myself. But,
no.
Okay, you see, I knew she was gonna say no, so I wrote a backup.
I want to know the one to yourself though.
Oh, my phone. And the reason being is because I've never bought a phone this nice. Like, let me see, where is it? Yeah, like, you already know, I did a Vlogmas video on it, my first one, the Google Pixel 6. I've never bought a phone this nice for myself, and it was for, half of it was for my business. Like for like YouTubing, when I forget my freaking camera or my freaking memory card, I use this camera and I bought it specifically because of the camera.
But that doesn't count.
Okay, no, it doesn't count. So the second one I put was when my sister-in-law and my brother gave me my first concert tickets. I was in high school, my freshman year.
You have never told me that story.
Oh my God, you see?
No
we were in high school because we were living in La Mirada already. It was a gift for me and Steph, and they totally got us good. They like put it in a book, so I guess it was a book. And they're like, open it, flip through the pages and stuff for, you know.
We're like, okay.
We're like, okay.
How come?
Yeah, so, and it was so much fun because it was just us two, like my brother and my sister-in-law didn't come with us, and it was just me and my niece, and we were at the Honda Center, and that's that. So that was the best gift ever because it really felt adult.
Yeah.
The fact that we went to our first concert unchaperoned, like we were dropped off and picked up, but
Oh, see, you never told me that story. I would have never guessed it. Never told me that story.
you know, you got half of it because I
it's
got
a
the
book.
tickets in a book.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna write that down.
So half a point.
Half point. So mine is, you're gonna laugh so hard.
There's gonna be, there's technically two.
Okay, my gift from today, the gift I gave you today, the Valentine's Day gift. And the reason being is because she specifically said, I love how much you pay attention to me because I don't remember telling you any of this.
Like that you listen, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So she was telling me my gift was this one time we were Instagram chatting, right?
Yeah.
I don't call it FaceTiming because I don't have an iPhone, but we're Instagram chatting and she was asking me about the scrubber that I use and I was like, oh yeah, I use that. I love it. And she's like, I don't even remember you telling me that. But then the thing that got her that I was like, yay, was I bought you the pink Forever 21. I always want to say Cartier, but it's not Cartier.
No, oh my God, corduroy
Jacket. And she was like, oh my gosh, I dreamed about this jacket. I should have got it. I ended up buying it for her and she was like, I love it. So I'm being biased when I say that it's my gift. But my second one was going to be like, I know it's from your sister. That's probably the best gift you've ever gotten. If it wasn't me, it was gonna be her sister.
No, actually. From my sister, she did give me, it's this cup actually. It's my absolute favorite cup. Don't touch it.
She knows me so well.
Because you're either gonna break it, drop it, or something.
I was gonna say, show off the cup.
Oh, but the two that I was thinking of was the first one for my 18th birthday. My friend Jessica got me a little photo album.
Oh,
and
you told me about that.
Yeah, and I love it so much because I have never received anything like that. Like no one took the time to actually put together something for me like that. And it's pictures of us from high school. I've known her since high school, since I met her freshman year. We met there and I really loved it. And the second thing that you could have gotten was my friend Kevin got me a gavel.
Oh yeah.
That is customized on the little handle. It has it's gold and it says to the #1 How I Met Your Mother fan.
Yeah.
And unquoted it says lawyered from Marshall Erickson. Those two are my absolute favorite things ever. But those top two, if you would have gone one of those two, then yeah, I would have given you the full point.
So I get no points.
No.
Second question. The last lie you told. I'm guessing with yours.
The last lie that you told that you loved me. Okay, so this is pretty, it's not specific at all.
You want me to go first or you go first?
You go first because I went first last time.
So for me, I said, when people ask you how your day is going at work, I am pretty sure you lie all the time about that. And I'm pretty sure that's the last lie you told.
No. No, because I'm going to be honest. I tend to be as truthful as possible. If somebody's like, so how's it going? I'll be like, honestly, it's a shit. Or honestly, it's not that great.
Yeah.
Like, this person is doing this and that. Like, I'm that type of person. I'm like, honestly, it's not the best or something like that. No, and I don't even know what was the last lie I told. The last lie I told. I want to say, you know what, we'll come back to it because I really don't know what was the last lie I told.
I think we don't even have to come back for it because we're both pretty truthful where it's like, honestly, if we lie, it's just because we didn't know the answer.
Yeah, pretty much. For you, I put something to get out of hanging out. Like, I don't know.
So that is usually true. I usually do lie with that, but that was not my last lie, and I'm working on that. I'm working on how to tell people no.
Yeah, just tell me the truth because if I find out later on that you lied to me, I'm way more pissed off than you saying like, you know what, I just don't want to hang out, or you know what, I'm just not down. Like, don't do that.
To you, I've never lied about hanging out. I've always been, I've always been truthful to you where I'm just like, I honestly can't make it, or sometimes you can't make it, and then I get happy because I'm like, oh good, I was honestly too tired. But no, usually with you, I'm like, yeah, let's hang out.
And I'm trying to think to even like one of my best friends, Annabelle, like I don't even think I liked her either. Like I could just tell her, be like, I'm honestly not down today.
Or like, I'm tired.
Or I have something to do. I don't know.
No.
I can't even think of like a lie that I told my mom. Like I think I stopped lying. I don't know.
I think for me, technically, my last lie was, I think it's with work. When like,
It has to be for
Yeah,
work. I'm
it's-
pretty sure it's work related.
yeah, it has to be with work, because like when we deal with parents, we lie sometimes.
I thought of one. I honestly thought of one.
Go.
So technically speaking, the last lie that I did was to leave work early. I told them that I told them that I had a eye appointment. That's as close that I can think of, like an eye appointment. And the real reason that I needed to get out is because I was applying for a different job and I needed to go and either, I think it was test or interview, and I'm like, I'm not gonna tell them that.
Yeah.
So I
was
lied
like,
to
Rachel.
them. Yeah, so I lied to them and I told them, okay, I have an eye doctor appointment.
Yeah.
Can I leave like an hour and a half? Which is a total lie. I didn't need that much time. It was like down the street practically. So yeah, that's probably the last lie, or at least the first one that I can think
The
of.
best one you can think of.
Yeah.
For me, it's honestly sometimes when I get to work and the two ladies ask me, oh, how are you doing? Sometimes I'm honest with them and I'm like, oh, it's this kind of day. But I don't go too much. Like, I just the umbrella of what's going on. I don't feel like getting into it, because when people ask you, how's your day going? Most of the time, they're generally not interested. Yeah, that's the last slide. Next one.
So
No
far
points.
I have 0.5.
Yes,
And
so
you
far.
got 0.
Why? Tell me why I wrote an S for yours.
What?
I wrote my initials. Tell me, why did I write MS instead of MF? I'm such a dork. Let me see. Third question. This is a good one.
Yeah.
Who would you want your celebrity BFF to be and why? Now, this one I had a trouble with, but then
I already got yours.
not gonna lie, I looked at your Instagram and I'm like, I wrote down the person.
Do you know how long it's been since I used my Instagram?
Yeah, but this is something
Not
I was
accurate.
thinking of.
It's not accurate.
Well,
There's no
this
way.
is the person. Let me see.
There's no way. Well, who knows? Maybe I changed my mind.
I think it's wrong, but I don't know. And I'll tell you the reasons why.
Okay.
You go first since I went first.
Okay, so she would want to be Riri, Rihanna's best friend.
So, why are your reasons?
Because you're obsessed with her.
I am obsessed.
It's
with
either her or that one chick from Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah. Okay. You got both of them.
Yeah? See?
But technically, Riri was my first one, but I wrote Shay Mitchell
Yeah.
as my first one, which is the girl from Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah.
Only because Riri is just so up there. I feel like I need to build my way up to get there.
It's a fantasy, bro. You should go up there. Just be her best friend. Like, there's no limitations. It's the whole game.
I feel like I wouldn't be cool enough yet to hang out with Riri though. Like, she's just so hard,
one's cool enough
so
to hang out
badass.
with Riri.
Whereas like Shay Mitchell, she seems easier to get to know. And I'd be like with Riri, like, come on,
Yeah.
she's Riri. Like, she ain't just gonna let anybody in her circle.
Yeah.
So I'd have to peel back those layers. But Shay Mitchell, I think we'd be fast friends. And then Riri, maybe like after a few days of hanging out, she'd be like, "No, girl, I love you." Okay, I feel like yours is gonna be wrong.
So is that a point or no?
Oh yeah, that's a point.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
That's a point.
Because how you said Shay Mitchell, and I'm like, oh, I don't know.
That's Pretty Little Liars.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know that,
Okay.
but I didn't know if you wanted. Okay, go on.
No, yes, okay. Because as soon as you said it's a fantasy, I was like, oh, okay, then
Yeah.
we'd be best friends.
See?
Okay, I put Emma Chamberlain. It's wrong, but at first I put Taylor Swift.
Ooh, that's a good one. And you know what? I thought about her once I wrote down like my official best friend one. I'm like, oh, maybe I should switch it to Taylor Swift.
I wanted to do Taylor Swift, but I'm like,
There was 3 main ones. This Taylor Swift, I thought of it like last minute.
okay.
Yeah, there's technically 3 that I was like, ooh, I don't know which one to pick.
Okay, who's your first
So
one?
the one that I stuck with, and I'm like, if she says this one, but I know she's not gonna get it, was Zendaya.
I was thinking about her.
I am obsessed with her.
I was like-
love her.
Does she? And I'm like, I don't know.
My second one is Selena Gomez,
I-
because I don't think she would give me the time of day. I don't know. She's so busy. She's
See?
so out here doing her thing. that
That's
I was
how
like,
it's a
eh.
fantasy. That's how I felt with
Yeah,
Riri. I'm like,
yeah.
she too busy.
But right now, I would pick Zendaya. I'm obsessed with her right now.
I wouldn't have picked
She
Selena
looks like
Gomez.
a hoot. We have a good time.
Who was your third one?
Taylor Swift,
Taylor
because I
Swift?
thought of her at the last
Dang
minute.
it. I
like,
was
dude.
scrolling through your Instagram too, and I saw Zendaya's face, and I was like,
That just shows how much of a Swiftie, OG Swiftie I am.
Yeah.
And you scroll down my Instagram.
I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so that one you got a point. I got wrong. Ooh, we're on question 4. Question 4. Things that stress you out.
I can't get into specifics with you, though.
No.
I don't know.
Well,
Okay,
true,
I'm gonna
but
say-
the order doesn't matter, right? Because we're doing 3 things.
Yeah, no. Okay, I don't think I got.
I think I got at least one.
I want to say that I at least got one, but I'm not guaranteeing it.
I'm trying to think of a third one.
Okay, I got them. I finished.
This is gonna be broad, but I'm gonna put it.
Okay.
Okay.
You go first because I went first last time.
All
I
right.
believe. Okay.
So for the first one, I put car situations.
Oh my god, yes. And you guys know my car situation. Oh my god.
I'm like, it's the first one I thought of, and there's so many reasons why. It's
But I'm
even-
not going to get into it.
Yeah, no.
No.
Then I put waiting for interview responses, because
Oh.
usually when she goes for interviews, for some reason, like they always require to take a test, and I'm like, why do you have to take a test?
Yeah.
But it's the responses where I'm like, how do you think you did? And she's like, I just don't want to say anything. So
Yeah.
that's one, and then work, but specifically some of the things that they tell you to do, where you're just like, that's so redundant. Why does this need to
It's
be
like
done?
a waste of time to me.
Yeah.
At least that's what I think. But yeah.
All right,
I would say so. That's a pretty good one.
all of them. Is there
Yeah.
one that you like thought of that I was like,
Yeah.
which one?
Non-communicative. Like in a way, or miscommunication.
I do this all the time.
Yeah,
I
not
stress
with
her
you.
out.
Yeah, it's not that you stress me out. It's just that your lack of communication and my communications does not sometimes.
Yeah.
They just don't line up,
No,
and that
yeah.
stresses me out because then she's running late, or I'm too early, or vice versa. I don't have something because she, for some reason, thinks that I read her mind.
Like
and-
this morning.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but I wouldn't say that's a stress thing. That's more like a pet peeve.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would make sense, right?
Yeah.
So I would give you a point for that one.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. What are mine?
So money.
Oh, that does stress me out.
Yeah, and I'm saying like generally, like just money in general. Not
Yeah.
that we're missing any or anything like that.
No.
But it's just money stressful.
I'm just like, oh, so stressful.
Work. Fun fact: if you guys didn't know this, we work in the same area, the same
Yes.
place. So both of us, yeah. Health, as in like your arthritis, sometimes
Oh.
can be stressful to you.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not
That's
like
true.
an everyday stress, because she's not a very stressed out person. At least I don't think she would
No.
be. I don't see you as stressed all the time.
See, I feel like I'm not, but then I get like these acne or like these like freaking pimples that are supposedly stress and
You
hormonal.
just say that.
And I'm just like, ah. But
Yeah. Money, work, and health.
the ones that I wrote was the process of going to work. So work is stressful, but what gets me more stressed is making the time to get there on time. That's the most stressful part for me. But it's also being on time, or that's like the stressful part. And then I wrote how much I have to clean the apartment. Like that stresses me out. I'm just like,
Oh,
oh.
I was gonna put lifestyle, but I was like, it's not lifestyle. It's something different. I don't
Yeah.
know. And I couldn't think of a word, so I just put health.
Yeah,
Because I thought
yeah.
that was one of them.
So yeah, and then I just put phone calls with like certain people. Like at work, I wanted to ask to leave early, but I was stressing myself out because I'm like, oh, what do I say? How do I get out of it? Yeah,
Yeah.
I overthink things and it stresses me out. You get the point. Right now, you're beating me by half a point. Last one.
Last one. Okay.
Oh, I just wrote well supported. What was the full question?
When was the time that you felt
Most
most
supported
supported, like
by each other.
by each other?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I write yours, right? I write
Yeah.
how I made you feel supported.
Yeah. And I don't think you would get this story because I don't think you would remember it.
Oh no, then I got it wrong.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, let me see.
Because I don't even know yours.
I
don't
could get
know.
half a point.
Oh my god, I don't know how to word it.
You ready?
Yeah, and I want to go first just so I can get this out of the way because it's so terrible.
Okay.
I guess. I know I'm not gonna get a point for this. Okay, so I just put hype you up when you have a bad day.
Oh, you know what? I will give you a point because
Yeah?
that's true. You always do hype me up when I do have a bad day.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I usually always call you and I tell you. And I'm just like...
See, I didn't know because I was gonna say literally whenever you call.
Yeah.
Because we don't really call like each other like this unless it's something major.
Yeah.
So-
So we're usually texting 24/7.
Yeah.
So when it's calling, it's like, all right,
Oh.
we got stuff to talk about because we can't text about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah?
would give you a point because, like yesterday, the conversation we had.
Yeah, exactly.
That-
That's what I thought of.
Yeah,
it.
that's the one I put. That's the one I wrote. So with mine, I need a backstory. And this isn't just me, but we also have a friend, Annabelle. Every time we do something, we're just like, Fernie is right, and she will always be right. We're like, damn, we should have asked. No, we're like, we should have listened to Fernie.
Oh no. And you know what? I came up with this as a joke. And it just ended up going and kept going and kept going.
And I'm just like, so yeah, every time, and we fuck up too, and we tell her, we're like, Fernie, this happened. We're like,
And then I'm
we
like,
should
wow.
have listened to you.
Shocking.
We're like, Fernie's right, and she will, and she's like, what am I? And we're like, Fernie's right, and she
Oh
will
my
always be right. And
God.
she's like, exactly, and she gets so mad.
I get mad and then I have to like either help you figure out what you got yourself into or something.
So, does that count as being supportive?
No. That's not a supportive
okay.
thing.
Well, okay, let me rewrite it then.
Yeah, delete that
Okay,
section.
delete.
delete. Or edit that out.
Okay.
Start over. This can come with a story too, technically.
I don't want to mention the story.
You don't have to mention it. You
Okay.
don't have to.
I think you know what it is.
But it's a
then.
hint. Okay, write it. It's
Okay.
the only story that I can think of in my head that I have right now. If you get it, then it's like a point.
It's gonna be very broad,
Yeah.
but basically helping you clean. And I don't mean her house clean. I mean like getting your stuff clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
And it's genuinely, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you a point for that one because you did. And the story that I was thinking of is when everything already happened.
Uh-huh.
You came, it didn't matter what time it was, it didn't matter what you were doing. I remember you were studying for the CBEST and you were like, you grabbed your stuff
Yeah.
and studied at my home because you didn't want me to be alone.
Yeah. I
So
remember
yeah,
that. Yeah.
that's too helping you clean. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I love how this is like,
Yeah, it's true.
yeah. I love how we have to be so discreet about it, but it's fun. Cause you're like, when you like see the celebrities and you're like, oh my God, just tell us, like
Yeah.
we want to know.
Nobody needs to know my business.
But it's like, yeah, it's like nobody needs to know. So we have to end this. We should have ended it earlier better, but thank you guys for watching this video. If you watched the whole thing, sorry if the freaking light goes from like beautiful light to dark. But we are gonna go ahead and go. This video is over, but thanks for watching and don't forget to click that subscribe button. Bye guys.
Bye.